Alright, so Sergeant OCD out on the prowl. Today I'm going into Cunningham Falls Park, Cunningham State Mountain Park. It's got two names, but if you look it up on the internet, it's Cunningham Falls State Park. Cunningham State Park will give you a lot of rules. You know, don't do this, don't do this, get permits to collect wood and stuff. I have my standard hiking pack on, 10 C's, 10 critical items. Got a walking stick, and I have my foraging bag, because that's what I'm gonna be doing, is foraging. I'm not sure where this trail leads or how far it goes, but being the inexperienced hiker that I am, one, I shouldn't be doing this alone, but I'm gonna follow this creek, and if I go that way, which is east, I think I'm turned around. Yeah, I am. No, I was going east. Yeah, that's east. I'm gonna be, I'd end up at the visitor center, and then I'm gonna go west here. I'll end up at probably the park office, but just wanted to do a quick video here. I need to concentrate because there are bears, there are snakes, there are lots of things that, well, can kill you, and I want to be alert for that. But my whole goal is to, as a bushwhacker, is to go off the path and forage. So, oh, that's beautiful. So I'm going to go along this creek bed for a little bit, see what I run into. And actually show some furniture, some footage. So I did make a filter for this camera, so I'm hoping I filter out a lot of the traffic around my house. That's what I get. It's a couple people I recently started watching. Mike Reed, he's from Virginia. There's this other guy out of Mississippi. I watched him once and I'm like, man, I can't take the accent, but you know, just because he has an accent doesn't mean he's stupid. He's a very smart guy. Can't remember the website or the site, but I looked up wild lettuce just to make sure that I know how to find it. Grows really tall, and it's probably over there, you know. But I'm not out to get lost. I'm out to find lettuce. Ah, plantain. I can recognize that 2 out of 3 times correctly. Yeah, my wife's got a few problems that, see what I mean about my footage? I could fall in the water right now. Then I have to get out my other pair of socks. So, what I have on is boots, long pants. Should have a long shirt on, but I'm stubborn. I have, see, this is down trees. I want to look for ghost mushrooms around them. If I find any mushrooms, I think I'll be lucky. I think it's out of season. But that's all part of learning how to do this skill between bushcrafting, survival, and foraging. You know, yeah, this path is going around I had cell phone coverage when I parked, but this looks like it may end here. It's going back up to the road. So I'm not going to pursue this any further until I, one, do more research on it, two, get more experience. You know, you got to have ground time before you go out and do what I'm doing. And now I'm off that path. So realistically, I should go back. But man, there's a lot of ferns out here. But I'm kind of parallel on the road, so I'm okay. Just felt like I hit a trap. I think that's a plantain. That's a very good one. That's big. See, that's what I want to find. I want to find the big things. You know? I want to find the big plants. I would go over there, but it looks a little mucky. I'm not trying to get my boots wet this early on. But I think I'm going to run back into the path. Also, I didn't tell you this, but I know where the sun is. So the sun is that way. So that obviously it's east because it's 8:30 or so in the morning. Here's the path, or a path. I doubt if it's the same one. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything I want here. So I think I'm gonna head back up to my car, go down to the visitor center where I could pick up a few paths. I can also get a map, because like I said, up here cell phone coverage is spotty. I got an app to identify plants, trees, and I also got a app called All Trails. Yeah, I'm back on the path. Yeah, so it basically ended. This is a big fishing area. Since I'm not lost, I'm gonna go this way. Now, I'll put this down for a second. So this is my staff, my stick, my phone. Here, where is it? I think I got a switch. Did you see how beautiful this is? Oh, they're going across. So this stuff, it's good for marking. So you can basically, on your way back, find your way back. Let's see what they're doing. See, I wanted to not be around people, but people kind of give you the way out, the way to something and the way out. But more so, they showed me a way to get to the other side. And that area may have what I'm looking for, but I'm going to stop this for now. So I can have both feet, both hands. God bless. I'll sign up for now. So, what looks like maybe a burdock is not. This is skunk cabbage. And my app just identified it. Very toxic, so don't eat that. I'm back. So I bet some of you by now are wondering why I picked an area like this for my first alone outing. One, it's by the road. Two, it's got water. And I've got everything to make the water great or drinkable. I've got pills. I don't have iodine with me or bleach, but I've got pills in a gallon bag, so all I got to do is put a pill in a gallon bag, or I could use my water filtration bag. I do have probably I don't know, a little less than 50 ounces of water. But I came to the other side with that little rock bridge, and I found nothing. So I think what I'm going to have to do is go hit one of the paths. And still didn't fix my mower. It just died on me. It's not spark. It's not, well, I'm going to go get a new spark plug, but I don't think it's spark. It's getting fuel. It's getting air. I tried to use some starting fluid on it, and it turns on just for like one turn. So anyway, I got to fix that. This is basically, it's a bus, but it was an unknown, and I didn't know about it. So now I know. This is a fishing area. Pretty skim fishing, or you know, it's just the creek's down. It's middle of summer, I guess, July. But it's beautiful. It's nice and serene. This is a nice little area, and they must have found out about me because they put gates or fences around the trees. But this is just beautiful. Anyway, I'm gonna head back, get to the car, and go to the next area. So, sorry, no CD, I'm back. So I actually passed Park Central going to that little parking spot I wanted to go to. So got about a mile walk to the falls. Just kind of like a maiden voyage out here at Cunningham Falls State Park. Just wanted to update you. This is a moderate trail, which means it could have ankle twisters. So I suggest wearing boots for the ankle support. Haven't done this since I was a kid. So normally I hike from the lake, or when I was a kid I hiked from the lake to the falls. Never been on this trail, but I saw they were marked with yellow marking on the trees, so it tells you which way to go. Obviously not that way. And there's a yellow mark for the tree, or on the tree. You're gonna find all kinds of things like that in state parks, which kind of helps you keep your bearing. Now the sun's up there, so obviously I'm going which way? South. Yes, good answer. Oh, man, it's gonna be uphill both ways again, just like Annapolis Rock. But I'm gonna put this camera down so I can concentrate and look for more foraging stuff. But catch you along the trail or at the falls. I had to switch my other camera just because I wanted to get a picture of this. I believe this is chuga, which is very nutritious and medicinal. So I'm going to take a picture of this tree to make sure. But if I could get to that, I'd take some, but I can't get to it. So at the top of the hill, I find a gray tree. I should try to identify this, but I think it's birch. I pulled off a little piece, but I think the inner bark is gone. But I'm going to try to grab some for fire starting. I don't think it's what I want, but it's coming off nicely. But we'll see. I'm also going to be looking for fat wood while I'm out here. Always thinking of my next fire. I don't want to bury my shemagh or my water. I switched to a plastic container that I have in my gut bag. And of course my shemagh. I could carry things. I can use it for first aid, fire starting. It's the cotton that I talk about as one of the 10 critical items. So I'm gonna try to get more of this with my knife. Just let you know an update. God bless. I'm almost at the top of the hill. That's the thing about these trails. The hills are, it's like it's all the way uphill to get to your destination. It seems like it's uphill all the way back too. Anyway, I'm finding some bark. I thought I had some birch, but my app's not working here. That means there's no cell phone coverage. But I can't find, see that? Looks like a birch. Anyway, I'm looking for tulip poplar too. I found some a couple weeks ago when I was hiking, and I didn't grab any of it. I identified the leaf when I got back home. I got my shemagh on around my neck, so it's taking a lot of the sweat off of me, or I'm able to use it to take the sweat off of me, and it's big enough that it'll dry. That's one of the great things about these shemagh. In the military we had tricores, and it doesn't nearly take the sweat off like I sweat. So anyway, I got more people coming, so I'm gonna sign off. So in the eastern woodlands we got a lot of this, and it could be raspberries, but right now it will tear your pants, even ripstop. This is what's close to my house, so I don't walk through there. I would assume to find mushrooms, you either find them on a dead tree or you find them under a dead tree. That's what I'm looking at. I did take a picture of that stuff there. Let me zoom in. Oop, that's out. I don't know what that is, but it's everywhere here. So one thing I did not cover is I got my gut bag with water. I throw my camera in there in the little pocket where I'm getting all those wood bark shavings. Find out what they are later. But my pack dry was 28 pounds. I put a container of water, double walled, you know me, and it was about 32 pounds after that. So I'm pretty light today. I do have water in the other, so like I said, I got about 50 ounces, less than 50 ounces, but I'm still looking. It's maybe out of season, you know. I'm hoping it's at the end of the season where I can at least bring back seeds to my house and plant them in my weed garden. So anyway, still foraging, still looking. Haven't got to the falls yet, so I'll set up the tripod, which I've been carrying around, and maybe rest up and redo my stick. Maybe not, I don't know. If I find some, I gotta get home to get it in my wife. But anyway, back to the trail, and it's that way. Where's the sun? Oh, it's right here. So which way am I going? Sun rises in the east, so that way is west. If that way is west, then this way is southwest. Southwest, okay? I don't even need a compass right now because I have the sun. These are skills that you should really learn by now, but if not, learn them now. And I might go steal some of that bark. I'm probably gonna have a gut bag filled with bark, but I don't care. I'll have fire starting material. Anyway, God bless. Well, like I said, uphill both ways. I'm still going uphill, but you can eat these. These are blackberries. Like I said, they're everywhere in the eastern woodlands, so at least you can have a little bit of vitamin C, I think. I'm sure it has vitamins. It's berries, but where there's berries, there's bears. So we're gonna move on. Now, honestly, with the road so close, not a lot of bears are going to come this way because they don't want to be around people. So there's one of those yellow marks on the trees like I was talking about. Another person. That's the problem with these public trails. You got people, and that's fine. Everybody's nice. They say my hi and everything. But I was just stopping because I had to fix my pack again. But do this stuff now before anything happens. And I've been looking around for a while, but so I can't find it. God bless. So it's still not there. I keep stopping to check things out, gather bark. One thing I wanted to stop and show you is this vine. Now, I've seen survival videos where they cut into this vine because it's a grapevine and get water out of it. Now, around here, vines like this in woods are poison ivy. So, in the eastern woodlands, I think you might want to be a little bit cautious about cutting into a vine like this. It just, I cut into it with a chainsaw. Couldn't get poison ivy. I could go naked in the poison ivy and never get it. But after this, it hitting my my forearm and my neck, all the shavings, I got poison ivy bad, and now I can get it anytime. So still, it's just, you listen to nothing out here. You know, some birds chirping every once in a while. Unfortunately, the road's there. It's just so peaceful and serene. Walk by hikers. Everybody says hi, everybody's nice. You know, it's not like the world. Oh, it looks like we're going to go downhill now because you see some hikers. Alright, I'm going to sign off for now. God bless. So that is the handicap entrance to the falls. So it looks like it's about 3/4 of a mile uphill to get here, and then downhill to that road, to the road, and then the falls. I don't know, I think if I remember correctly, they're like 200 yards from there. Anyway, almost there. God bless. Still haven't found anything I wanted. Oh, I wanted to get that motorcycles in here. That's what I should be doing today, but other than this, but my wife is more important than that. So this is what I had to cross, and that's why I have a walking stick to keep me balanced, so I don't fall in. So I made it to the falls. Still people here. The sign said it was 1.4 miles back to where I was, but the ranger who I checked in with, I'm sure I'm on camera there asking, you know, saying I'm going to go to the falls in case I would get lost or whatnot. But she said it was 2.5 the whole way. So the signs are a little off, you know, by a couple tenths of a mile. But here I am. A lot of memories. All the wheelchair accessible stuff wasn't here before, so you just had to wing it. And I heard you can't go up on the falls now. It says not to cross the stream, but you know, I have no desire to go up to the falls. You can see it in the background here. So I'm here. Foraging, not good for this area. I think I need to get off the path a little bit more. They do have a sanctuary for a poisonous tree, which I thought was kind of odd. Can't remember what it is now. But hey, I found some poisonous plants. Haven't found anything I want. But I'm going to sign off for now and get back. God bless you. See you later. Have you seen those videos where people jump on slippery things and then fall into the water and muck and stuff? Well, that wasn't me. Again, that's why I have a walking stick. God bless you. So, I'm about halfway, I guess. It's all downhill from here, really. It's an adventure. Be great for great hike for my granddaughter and her boyfriend, Devin. Just not a very good foraging place. I don't know why. I just got to do some more research how to find wild lettuce. I mean, the two guys I talked to at the beginning of this video is they got it growing in their backyard. All I need is some seeds. There's a guy at a men's group that he's supposed to grab me some seeds whenever they come up, because he's got it growing in his property too. I don't get it. I don't know why it doesn't grow where I live, but it is what it is. I didn't find any mushrooms to speak of, except for, I think it was that chuga I found. But yeah, I'll close this out when I get back to my car. Text everybody, let them know I'm safe. You should let people know where you're going and what you're doing, just in case you get lost. Now, I got enough cover and everything else to notify the authorities. I have some beef jerky in my backpack, but I can't seem to find it. So I'm pretty sure when I bag dragged it, yesterday's video or the other day's video that I found, I know where it is. It's just a matter of digging through my bag. I couldn't find my saw when I did a bag drag, and it was stuffed in a corner. But I have that with me anyway. Yeah, it was a nice hike. I set my Samsung, since my Fitbit won't connect till later. I set up my Samsung steps. It's not as exact as the Fitbits, but it'll give me an idea how many miles it was to and from. It's between 1.2 and 1.4. So I think the park ranger said it was 2.5 miles. So we'll determine that, but it'll be an easier hike for my granddaughter and her boyfriend. It's less rocky terrain, less uphill. It's still an ankle twister, but I'll check back with you when I get to the car. God bless. So this is where I came from, right? So this is where I'm going, uphill. When I say it's uphill both ways, it's uphill both ways. God bless. Well, I made it out. I didn't look at the mileage. I got stopped by a couple of vets that one of my parking spots, so I just got in the car and left. It's a nice trail. Roots, lots of roots. Rocky terrain. Not as nice as the one up to Annapolis Rock. I seem to remember the falls being bigger, but yeah, it is what it is. I didn't go up to the falls. I'll save that for next week. Granddaughter wants to go up there, so that's going to be a nice hike. I already scoped it out for her. I gotta hydrate, didn't drink enough water. You know, everybody likes to bring ice water with them. The reason I keep water in my car is because to cool your body down, if you drink ice water, it takes longer to cool your body down. It might be refreshing, but it just room temperature water. I mean, it's 85 degrees right now. Room temperature water, 85 degree water is a lot better for you than cold water. And it feels like it's about 85. Get out there, get some dirt time. That's what I'm doing now, is getting some dirt time. And train. God bless your family and friends.